gonna go be a teapot. Super excited. I'm a little teapot. Show hands down. Here we go. Teapot time. Or not. Teapot, teapot, teapot. I want a teapot. Alright. Let's go. Teapot time. Yes. Load data. Woohoo. Alright. Okie dokie. Let's go.
And I need to switch it.
Teapots.
Unless you want to be my team.
I will switch it. My little helpers are clicky, clicky, clicking. Teapot time. Maybe. Why does it take so long? Teapot. Okay. That not me. So. Oh, I got a trophy. Whoopee.
You should be party 1. Yep.
There I am. Am I keeping her? Yeah, she's pretty leveled up, isn't she? Okay. I did not save that when I did. Duh. Okay. Deploy. Party deployed. That means me, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now I can leave. Yes. There I am. Woohoo! Oh, it's not. Okay, I'm stuck on a rock. I'm stuck on a rock. Ah, okay. Oh, look, she got dizzy. Okay, and I fell off the rock. I have quests. Oh, where's my teapot quest? Teapots, teapots. There it is. Teapot quest. Let's go to it. And will the teapot quest show up? Like flashy?
No, that's not it. That's the bug. Go all the way down. It's in Leoa.
Yeah.
Nope. That's in Azuma.
You just told me to go all the way down.
Not all the way down. Go left.
I mean,
There.
Yeah, stop,
Nope.
stop, stop.
wait, well, I'm following the arrow.
No, that's
Leeway
you.
Harbor. Leeway Harbor. Earlier.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's no arrow there.
Nope.
Oh, there I am. Look, I'm flashing. So I need to be...
Yes.
Okay.
The
so
arrow is you, personally.
I was just floating around in the ocean, that big blue arrow? Oh. With you. I'm like, I'm not on the ocean. I'm trying to find a teapot. I just need a teapot and some tea. Do I get tea in my teapot?
No.
I
You
don't know.
get a bird named Tubby.
Oh,
It's funny.
I don't want it.
And then follow the arrow down
I don't see that.
on your screen.
I'm looking on my map. You always tell me to look at the damn map. There I am, following the rules. Am I going there? Where the
Yeah.
big column of light is?
Yeah. Nothing to hide here.
No, I'm not falling. Whoa! How far can they fall with no injuries?
Hmm?
How far can they fall with no injuries? Yeah. just gotta get places fast.
Ah, children, come, come. You've arrived at
surprise.
just the right moment. I've
Awesome.
been looking.
Oh, what is it, Granny? Need any help?
Oh, no, no. You've done so much for Liyue Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more.
I'm sure you could.
In fact, my
Oh,
old
look
friends
at
and
my
I
dogs,
have
it's
been
wagging
putting
their
our
tail.
heads together to think of what sort of gift
That's
we
so
might give
cute.
you in
I know what she's
return.
doing.
A gift for Paimon?
Oh, child, you are so very modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you mustn't decline this gift. I simply won't allow
No,
it.
I don't want your gift. I've been warned about taking gifts
When you
from strange
traversed my
grannies.
old teapot in search of the cleansing bell, that simply won't do. Fortunately, I have not yet grown so old as to see my subspace creation abilities atrophy. Oh, did my friends never mention that to you? Well then, it
I
is a
never
blessing
received-
we
I'm
old
old.
folks once
Why do I not
received from
have
Rex
this?
Lapis, part of our. I will not go into too much detail, but subspace creation is the teapot that you entered previously was a little trinket created using.
So, in the eyes of an adeptus, creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such as myself must depart from this realm to create a world of one's own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. That is what one might call an exercise of true power. But that's enough nostalgia for now. The gift.
I will
That's
help you
right.
look for them. What is it?
Finding stuff's what we're good at, after all.
Oh, settle down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and
Somebody else is doing
thither.
it for me.
I have already found a fleet-footed youngster to
Awesome.
prepare what I need. What's more, I doubt that you would know how to find. Well, for starters,
Shimmer soil.
I require some shimmer soil from the banks of Dihua Marsh. Back in the day, you would have to dig downward, following the roots of the glazed lilies. But almost no one has been able to find shimmers. Even more difficult to find is in any case, Smaragdus jade.
Okay, we're just
Goodness
going on.
knows if that.
Well, since you're an adeptus, Granny,
Yes. I suppose.
she counts? How come there are so many adepti in Liyue Harbor? We seem...
Oh, maybe so. Who can say?
I'm back, Granny.
Yumpy!
Yeah.
Yumpy!
I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yen Fei.
I already have her.
She's the one helping run some errands for me. Yen Fei, I believe you've already heard of the traveler and her traveling companion.
Of course, who hasn't? Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records. You became one of Liyue's most wanted after the Millilith marked you as a suspect following the incident at the Rite of Dissension. After which, you fought off the Millilith at Julian Karst and made contact with
Yeah,
before
we did all
finally
of that.
defeating an ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of any and all suspicion by the... A shame that we didn't meet sooner. If we had, well, I can't say that I would have been able to clear you of suspicion immediately. Allow me to
Lawyer.
introduce myself once more. I'm Yenfei, a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me. Oh, yes, here's my business card. You'll find it has my contact detail. If you have an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot.
All right, Yen Fei, all right. Let's get to the business. You'll have to excuse Yen Fei. She's.
Paimon was gonna ask the same question. You seem...
An adeptus? I guess. Kinda. My old man said he was one anyway. He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time, and then after that was all over, he went back and married my mom. They had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a...
Well, that's a bit casual for an adeptus. Aren't you guys supposed to sign solemn contracts to protect Liyue Harbor and all that
Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis and that he was fine with it. Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. So, Granny, I've gotten the chasm's been sealed off, and there's just no way in. Couldn't secure any documentation either.
Is that so? Yenfei, are you sure you can't find...
I know, Granny, you've told me 1,000 times already. Well, the chasm's definitely...
Okay, so give it to yourself.
That's a really thick book.
Commercial consultancy. Or... Crossel. A Snezhnayan merchant who once came to me with some legal query. He mentioned that he was considering acquiring some smaragdus jadeite to make hairpins, and wanted to know if there were any legal ramifications. So, I guess I'll go look for him. You want to join me? I suppose that's no problem, but it's...
Wow. An Adeptus imploring us to avoid incurring legal liability. Well, that's a first for best we be a little more careful.
Alright, what you got? Alright.
Please be mindful of your
Ours.
personal safety.
Make my escape.
Keep up. I love Sealy.
One with the wind.
One with the wind. Ooh. Alright.
Hello, Mr. Crossel. How's business been?
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei. What brings you here today?
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe that the last...
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, in the end, Miss Yanfei, might I presume that you have an interest in the hairpins?
Wait, isn't smaragdus jadeite really rare? Aren't you worried about the...
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because I signed a contract with Miss Zhiqian. The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item in question, she must... In return, I included a clause that guarantees the smaragdus jadeite is genuine, with a penalty of 10 times the item's value payable by me.
Guaranteed genuine, with 10 times the value payable if this claim is shown to be...
Of course. This way, both the client and I have the assurance we need.
In that case, might you know where Miss Chow lives? We'd like to pay her a...
Oh, of course. She wrote her ad...
Thanks a lot, Mr. Crossel. We'll be...
Where's my lines? I must have come upstairs. Whoa.
Way I got...
Not bad.
So, are you buying or not?
I was moving too fast for my own feet. Oh, yeah.
Oh, whatever shall I do?
Uh-oh.
Yes, that's me. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do, Miss Chow? We understand from Mr. Cross. My associates and I are very interested in them.
The hairpins. I don't know how it could have happened. I always kept them right by my... I spent so much money on them. If I have to... My family is in the ore business, too. We now have a backlog of paid-up orders just sitting around. A big banquet is coming up in a few days, and several ore merchants I know of... That's what the hairpins were for, to
but now that I've lost the hairpin...
Why does
Would you really? I sent a commission to the Adventurers Guild.
Hold on. Don't run off looking for the hairpins just yet.
Huh? Well, I mean, sure, I have it right here.
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei said she's a legal advisor, True. Though surely...
Right. I finished reading the contract. The terms are very clear. Furthermore, the contract also expressly states that and given the rarity of Smaragdus Jadeite,
Even higher. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
However, all of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine Smaragdus Jadeite.
Did you really have to pause before saying that part? Anyway, the hairpin, whichever way you look at it, we've...
Except that if we found the hairpins, there'd no longer be any...
Please. Please, However much it is, I will have to... Now that it's come to this, I really shouldn't keep
Yes, legally speaking, it seems this is the most sensible course of... So hold on a moment, Mr. Chow.
What did I feel? Well, I remember that the gemstone... My family has seen much jade pass through its hands in the past, so...
Smooth to the touch. No, it's nothing. I just need to re-examine a few...
Oh. Does he give her fakes? Go back. Alright, let's go back. Hey, Mr. Fibber. What's going on, huh?
Ah, Miss Yanfei, you've returned. With Miss Juche.
About that.
Oh, no.
You lost them? Are you serious?
I'm sorry. Truly, I am.
Mora! Do you have... I just don't... Forget it.
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do... It was in fact genuine Smaragdus Jadeite inlaid...
Of course! Genuine article...
Alright, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back, I'll provide an official assessment of the sum owed by...
Thank you very much. How could she...
Looks like I'll have to find some way to raise...
Please wait, Mr. Chow. I have something to... It's not convenient to speak here, so let's find some...
Oh. Okay. So let's run away somewhere else.
My fresh store. What can I get?
Zoom, zoom. Pigeons.
Gotta dash.
Why are we gonna go so far away to talk about this?
I want a new toy.
Honey, just call me Daddy. What should I try this
I
time?
just like to make people smile.
Miss Yanfei, what is this about?
No. What I wanted to talk about is... There is a chance that the Orin laid on those hairpins...
What do you mean?
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer, let alone a member of the guild. I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragdus Jadeite is found deep. If mere mortals come into contact with it, well, they'll be sick in the best case. And in the worst case, they could even Mr. Chow,
Wow.
did you at any time feel unwell?
No, not at all. I felt perfectly fine.
Now that is strange. If I've deduced correctly, he may still have the
If that's the
He's
case,
a
we
cheat.
should go confront him.
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would admit to it. And then, he'd throw the Smaragdus Jadeite into... After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow pay up per the Meanwhile, We would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that the hairpin.
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be experience talk.
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of situations like this, and brute force methods are certainly one way of.
Well then, since you're so experienced in dealing.
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first, Miss.
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for everything? It feels like Yanfei is even more concerned.
These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything prior to now has just been pro bono advice. Any work commissioned but not bound by a contract?
I understand. Then I will be glad to place this.
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. Okay. And I'll also need your signatures on pages 5, 7, and on the very last.
This contract has so many pages.
All right, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're written in the contract.
I've had a read through everything.
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy. Not for now, no. Despite how intractable this problem might, I don't believe you have been part of an investigation like this before.
Miss Yunfei, I have to ask.
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus Jadeite myself. Whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry or not is a separate matter. But either way, it's a lead. Also, the idea of someone abusing the... But again, let's not dwell on this. Let's go I've got it! Let's pay a visit to Chateau, the boss of the Jade Mystery. If Mr. Crossell had his ore worked on at all, should...
Alright, let's go find Shito. Shito. Shito? Oh look, he's right over there. Oh, I fell in! I fell in the pond! Oh my god. I heard that Shito. Shito. Is that like Shithade?
Why, hello there, honored customers. Welcome to...
Oh, gee.
Surely not more...
No, nothing of the sort. Has a Snezhnyan merchant named Crossell in...
A Snezhnyan merchant... I do remember that. That was the first time I'd ever encountered it, so I had no way of telling if it was really... He was quite generous with his money, too.
Do you...
Why, yes. It was my first time encounter...
Thank you, sir. We'll take a look at them.
I stand on the box. Because I'm so short.
Huh? If my eyes don't deceive me, the cross sections and... Yes, it's not particularly rare, nor is it especially valuable. I've heard it said that Smaragdus nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus jadeite, though no one...
A thin layer of separation.
If you must see for yourself, try examining these shavings for traces of elemental energy. Smaragdus nephrite is an entirely...
Is that so? So, did you find anything? So they really are different. But wait!
There's nothing special to it. It just so happens that I've come across... These two stones actually look very similar. Someone without a deep understanding... There may be only a subtle difference for the casual viewer. And, I'm sure, a significant...
All right, let's focus up. We're going...
But, never mind, Shirto. Why would...
Unusual actions have unusual reasons behind them.
I just like to make you smile.
Miss Yanfei?
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir. Mr. Crossell did indeed claim that the ore he brought to your store was in fact Smaragdus jadeite, did he not?
Yes, that's right. I still have a record of the job with...
Then I have no further questions. But could I borrow the...
Of course.
Oh, I have my reasons. This document shall serve as signed proof that these stone shavings originated from the, ore that Mr. Crossell brought to...
Yes, I see.
I wouldn't say there's been an incident, just a minor...
With this hard evidence to back us up?
On the contrary, this is far from sufficient to build... If you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry. Aha! Got it! Sinxi. She often helps people to find a jewelsmith. Let's go pay her a visit.
Well, that was quick.
Because lots of people come to me for legal advice every day. As you know, Liyue Harbor is the city of contracts. And contracts, well, but the amendments made by the Tianquan to our laws are unnecessarily complicated. As such, legal advisors like...
So you helped them make sense of the law. But didn't you...
Yes, well, that's no obstacle because
You memorized it?
You sound surprised. Knowing the law inside out is illegal. Oh, this has nothing to do with being an adeptus. I just...
Again, with that casual...
Well, that's that then. Let's go look for Xingxi.
I like her. She's a
You
little
want
book nerd. Yeah.
Yeah.
What does she do?
She's a catalyst.
Is she a fire person?
Yeah.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
You picked her in your second team, which I think she is already.
Oh no.
One with the wind.
You would have not died from that because there's water underneath.
I'm gonna climb up this whole thing again because I fell off.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I didn't know there was a gap there. I like how my stars are like, yeah, come on. Alright. Go, stars. Whoa! Where'd my stars go? Right there. Oh, he's already in there talking to her.
Oh, Miss Yenfei, it's you. Has something happened?
Have no further trouble from then on? Has a merchant by the name of Crossel asked...
Crossel. Yes, I remember him. The design of the hairpins that he gave me was quite intricate, so it took me some work to find... This order was on hold for a very long time.
Doesn't seem like there's any evidence to be...
Miss Xingxi, I'd like for you to confirm for me once more. When Mr. Crossel...
Yes, I'm sure of it. The hairpins were made using many expensive materials. Mr. Crossel wasn't very familiar with the necessary... I also kept a copy for my own records. See, the inlaid gemstone is recorded as Smaragdus jadeite.
Thank you, Xingxi. Now,
Sure, it isn't serving much purpose here anyway.
nothing you need to worry about. Just a minor issue.
Why is everyone's first reaction always to us?
I believe we have almost all the evidence we need.
The weirdo with the snake around his neck?
Because only he can provide an authoritative statement. Once we have this final piece of evidence...
Sandra, dude.
Yeah.
And away I go!
Zoom zoom.
My, to what do I owe the pleasure? Though I'm afraid that if you're looking for our little Chi-Chi, and if it isn't Miss Yenfei as well, now that's an even rarer honor. What business?
No. I'm here this time to ask...
Smaragdus jadeite? Why, yes, there is some information. The Seven Mountain Treatises states that this substance springs forth from stone marrow. It is abundant in elemental energy, so if someone without a vision is in contact with it for a prolonged... Anyway, I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to... I suppose that you're about to ask me to write an official affidavit attest...
That is indeed the case. If you would be...
No trouble at all. It's just a single document. Won't take me a moment. I would mention, though, but after I gave him my reply, his expression shifted. I wonder, Miss Yenfei.
You needn't concern yourself about that, Dr. Baizhu. Thank you for penning us that document.
You're too kind.
Alright, do we get to go back now?
That Baizhu guy is as weird as ever. Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossel.
Yes, let's. Was he a bad man? Bad man. Bad man.
He is from Shizunoya.
Are they bad people?
That's what
Shady.
Yes.
Oh, they're shady people. Is it like the mob?
Hmm?
Kind of like the mob people?
Yes, they are, that's where Child is from. The
Oh.
Chewie.
He was a bad guy.
Gotta dash.
And,
Is he really a bad guy? Have we decided? I mean, he did fight us, but...
A Child?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wrong person.
Goodbye. Goodbye. I said goodbye. I said goodbye. I say hello. Bad
Miss
man.
Yanfei, have you finished your
Yes, my investigation is indeed.
Wonderful. Well then.
Of course. Mr. Crossell, you must pay Mr. Chow 10
Ah.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay?
Not at all. According to my investigations
No,
and
sir.
the material evidence that we've gathered, the substance claimed to be Smaragdus. Now, the contract states very clearly that 10 times the price shall be paid.
Material evidence? What material? I spent a huge sum to obtain that Smaragdus Jada.
Indeed. Only a testimony from an ex. This is a processing record from the Jade Mystery.
Seriously? Even the boss? In any case, Smaragdus
That's an unsubstantiated book.
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantiated.
Ugh. Looks like our first piece of
Hard evidence. Something legally binding. We have just the thing. Show him, Traveler.
This document proves that my hairpins are...
our second piece of evidence didn't work.
You know, you could be right. Perhaps.
Of course I'm right. All the evidence shown...
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall. Traveler, would you do the honors? Smaragdus Jadeite springs forth from Stone Mare. Sustained contact with Smaragdus Jadeite over a prolonged period. Mr. Crossell, were you aware of...
I...
No idea, you say? I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work, but within... However, I'm
You
sure
are
that the
bad,
Ministry
bad.
will be relatively lenient. Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I will make sure that all the evidence... I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation.
What? Wait!
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear, Mr. Crossell.
Huh? No, I...
Aren't actually inlaid with genuine Smaragdus. You do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this...
Yes,
Mr. Crossell,
you are bad.
your answer, please.
He's seriously intimidating.
I admit it. I confess. But I'm a victim in all of this, too. I invested a great but after receiving it and carrying it around for a few days. I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get myself checked out, only to discover that's why I had another pair of hairpins made from... I kept the real Smaragdus Jadeite and especially I was worried that someone would see through it, which is why I only dared to rent them out, not sell them. And then to talk...
Exactly. If they weren't the real deal...
I didn't want to either, but when I purchased that Smaragdus... If word got out that I sold a pair of fake hair...
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I fail to see what bearing any of this
10 times.
Crossell looks like he could faint any second.
As for me, according to my contract with Mr. Chow...
20%? That's as much...
There's no need. It's even if the Smaragdus Jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still...
Ms.
However, Mr. Crossell, since you have no use for that...
What? But I...
Miss Yanfei, I'll turn this Smaragdus Jadeite over to...
Well, that's not quite how the rule...
Thanks so much for your help this time, Miss Yanfei. When you...
Oh, come on. No need to stand on ceremony. Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has no further claim...
Is that so?
Actually, Mr. Crossell, I could see from the hairpins you produced that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other... If we could join forces, your jewelry design...
Let me think for a moment.
Yes. There you go. Win-win.
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus Jadeite that Granny wants too.
Exactly. Usually when someone tells us they've lost something, even though the solution...
The right solution depends on your... The objective of my client, Mr. Chow, was to reduce her liability to pay compensation. So, rather than looking high and low for some hairpins, proving an adeptus. Speaking of, Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by humans. The title of Adeptus means precious little to me compared. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree with your reason.
Well, since we got what we came for, it's time to pay.
Yes. Let's go get a teapot. Rolling up the stairs. Whoa. Out of my way, people.
I'm out of here.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh, a lot of zoom zooms.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
I forgot that one. Oh.
Hi. Hi. I'm here. I'm here.
Ah,
Make me a
you
teapot.
returned. How did... Good.
Well, if we're all set, Granny, I'll get going now. Got a ton of.
Oh, you. All right, then. Go see to your business.
I'm off then. Bye! Oh, yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't lose the business card I gave you.
Okay.
I've been looking into the laws of other nations as well. If you should.
Come now,
Excellent.
child. Are you leaving or are you not?
I'm leaving! I'm leaving!
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be so rambunctious. Ah, indeed she... Yanfei might be overly garrulous. Liyue... All right, then. Let us
Yes.
speak of the...
Ooh,
Teapot.
Paimon's so excited.
It is but a
Teapot. Teapot. Look at my teapot.
There we go. This serenity pot is all yours now. Hold it firmly. If you were to drop,
Oh.
take these blueprints with you as well. You'll need them.
Wait a minute, Granny. How exactly are we supposed to...
Oh,
Yes.
you needn't worry about that. I've already
There's also
arranged.
another little trick you can do instead of having to go into your bag and come back out. I'll show it to you in a minute.
Where's my teapot?
You have to get it out of your bag,
Neighborhood.
Oh.
but there's a little
You can
Right.
head there to continue.
Right.
Okay.
they put in so you can just
So-
teleport.
I'm not in my bag. That is the wrong thing. Hold on. I need this. Getting there. New stuff. What are you? Ooh. And a tool.
That's your wave rider repair.
I don't know what that is. Place serenity pot. Oh, there it is. And I'm a teapot. Enter it. I'm going in my teapot.
Ooh, which one do you want to choose?
Is that what I will always keep forever and ever?
I think later on, once you get your trust rank up, you can switch between the two.
I want to be an island.
Oh.
I like islands. Set it up like that. Ooh! Going into my teapot. So excited.
Yeah, there's a thing you can do. So you can
Teapot!
do a waypoint in there. If you want.
I don't know what that means.
You can teleport to your teapot without going
So when I
going
go to
into
the
your
map,
bag.
I
And
can
stuff.
go into the map?
Yeah.
Yes!
Wow!
Oh, look at
This
this!
teapot seems even bigger inside than Madame Ping's. There's
Oh, it's
even
got
a
a house?
great big house in the
With
middle
your own house, you
too.
can decorate inside.
Huh. But there's just a whole load of nothing around it. Hey! Here's a perfectly good house. Still.
Okay.
What? Oh, wait a sec.
It's Tubby.
Look at all the grass.
Tubby.
Hello.
Wow. It seems that we have a... It's a huge finch!
It is.
Excuse me. I am not a finch.
Oh, you're a finch.
Hang on a moment. Oh, call me. I suppose you make. So
I
you're
don't
the
wanna call you
little help,
Tubby. Can I
Madam
give it a
Pin?
different name?
Nope.
Oh, you must. You may leave all matters regarding your journey may be far from over. But though it is the Adepti who create realms such as this, thus we teapot spirits were created to help. You may
Okay, so
consider
you're gonna...
now.
Oh,
Allow
I'm
me
a
to
butler!
explain this realm to you.
Tubby the butler!
Have you any blueprints on you? Specifically, as long as you have a blueprint,
think I
you can
do.
refact.
I was just given something. Yes.
Oh, it's
I was gonna
Have them.
Yes, these are the blueprints I'm talking
Okay.
about. Just commit the image of the objects to memory and then simply release the thought from your mind and the Wow! Is that all it takes? Then we could build a
We
whole
could.
city inside, couldn't? I doubt it. A golden-eyed adeptus, he said that even though subspace this world is
Okay.
not a true one after all. A golden-eyed adeptus? I hardly remember myself. What's more, well, let's not dwell on
Yeah,
that.
let's not dwell on it.
Have a
Maybe
look
I'll
around
find
if
them.
there's anything you would like to add.
Okay. Oh. After using, interact with it and enter the abode. Summon the pot while they are with. So I can summon the pot
You
while
can
I'm
summon
within the pot.
to leave it. Yes.
Now that seems weird.
Yeah.
How can I summon the pot?
Go into your
If I
bath.
can talk, if I'm in the pot, I can't summon the pot because I'm in the pot, so I'm summoning myself, and that's just weird. You can create all kinds of stuff. Okay. Gathered all over the world.
Seems
You
like
can
I
put it
should have just stayed in
places.
bed today.
Oh.
Yep. Mine's been sleeping.
Elemental realm currency in the realm depot. Is that like home depot? Ooh.
And then your
Oh,
traveling
I will have a traveling
salesman
salesperson.
comes every Friday.
I'm reading.
Doesn't say it.
I'm reading. If you prepare for the furnishing set. Ouch. Okay. Alright. Open the shortcut wheel.
We have a new quest.
Surely I should
access
be
the
to a
placement
growth
screen.
spurt by now.
What does that mean? Oh, so I can just do a button? No. No.
You press X.
I didn't want it as X though.
No, it's as X.
What does this mean?
It's just
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Stop. Go back out. I just want to be in my land. Can I go in the house? What's in the house? Nothing?
nothing right now. You just need to decorate it.
I don't have anything, do I?
No, I'm just. You can go over to my teapot too.
Look at my house. Oh, I love my house. I have stairs. I have stairs in my house. Oh, does everyone get their own bedroom?
If you plan it like that, yes.
Okay. So now what?
It says talk to Tubby
I'm-
again. Because you
But I
have
just
another
went in my
quest.
house.
They've added new stuff to this remedy, obviously.
There's a wall. Okay.
Go down.
I can fly in my house. I'm gonna leave my mansion. Okay. Oh, it's raining in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're Tubby.
Tubby.
What's that? Oh. Okay.
Oh yeah, you can add companions.
Oh, yeah, hold just dispatch and it will draw. And then... tap the palm of the person. No, I'm not going to invite him. I don't know what any of that means.
If you know you're teleported.
Maybe you're not used to the place at the moment, but once you've materialized enough rooms and...
Okay. Oh. Switch rooms. Okay. Ah, create a furnishing. How do I know what you want? Oh, yeah, but tell me what it is so I can find it. Oh, all three. No, no, no. I know I have insufficient. I'm trying to see what I have. There we go. What is it?
Press R3.
I did. Oh, I'm pressing L3. Hold on. Ah, birchwood. Find in the wild. But I can get it from a cut wind whale highland. Cut from wind whale highland.
It's a tree.
And you are...
Oh, you can make those.
I know I have insufficient. What is dream? A balloon ornament. Well, I'd like a couch. What can I buy? Anything?
You don't have
Nope.
room.
Nope. Tables. Okay.
When breaking new ground, laying foundations, and furnishing a home... I'll teach you more about this another
Okay.
day. There are... Maybe you're not used to the place...
Oh! I got stuff.
You still need things
Okay.
to trust.
Yeah, but I don't have any stuff to build things.
Right. So what you need to do.
Goodbye!
If you ever have any questions about the realm within, you may ask me.
Oh, but don't I have... do I need stuff in it?
Also need
How do I chop down a tree? I wish to chop this tree down.
No, you can't chop these trees down.
That's bullshit.
You need to chop trees down into vats. Outside of your teapot. You just smack it.
Oh! Well, I've just been collecting things. I didn't know I could hit trees. What? I love collecting shit. That's the fun part of these things. Whee!
Ooh, can I come over to your teapot?
I don't have anything.
That's fine.
No, I don't have anything. I'm not having visitors. I don't have anything.
Can't catch me!
I need to make some furniture first. Okay. How do I get out?
triangle. Triangle.
Stop it! I have to
Triangle.
learn this stuff. Where's the trap?
That's what I was telling her about the...
Check the map list. Cool Isle. What is that? Is that my house?
Yeah.
Oh, and then I can go out. And I just end up out of it?
Well, like, you have to click on a thing. Like a waypoint.
Oh. Where am I going to find trees?
Anywhere.
That's the first one.
She needs birch.
You look like you're kind of out there. I left it and returned to my home world.
That's not where birch is.
Well, I just asked where Birch was and you two were having a conversation. So I just went where I know I can be. which is in Mondstadt somewhere. If you want, you can do bacon. Where's Birch?
Watering works on plants, but not people.
Dragon's fine.
There's not even any grass around.
Yeah, there's some birch and dragon's fine.
Love it when the weather's
That
like
tree didn't
this.
do anything.
Just makes you wanna
Look at the greenery.
doze off for a while.
Or did the wrong one.
Find sturdier trees.
Well, I just went somewhere on the map that looked like there was green. See? Green. I'll go in here. I'll go here. Oh, well, that's it. That's where I gotta go. I remember that's what she said. The teapot in a teapot. In a teapot. I don't know. Look at all these trees. They don't know they're going to die.
Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today. And away I go! Huh?
I got a pine cone.
Cha.
Can I just keep feeding on it? Keep getting? Ah. What does a birch tree look like? It's white? It said on the thing to go to Hightail, whatchamacallit.
Work on that. You need some study.
Jehovah wood. Give me stuff. Ooh, fragrant cedar wood. What are you? Now, do these repopulate?
Make my escape. Cha.
It's all fake. Why don't I have to pick this up and yet I have to like hit square on everything else? Here they just magically appear. This sword is so big.
Huh? Cha.
Oh. Chop down a tree.
Yeah. Huh?
Need a birch tree.
Cha. Cha.
Yeah. Go. Get down. Get down. Come down from the tree. Get down from the tree. Cute.
Huh?
Yeah, I know, little buddy. Look at my damn tree.
Yeah.
Where's the birch trees? Oh, what do I need to defeat this thing?
Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind, I got it already.
Okay, birch trees have bright yellow tops, like leaves. Okay, there's some near the winery. There's some near Dadalpa Gorge.
Well, I'm
And
in
there's
Windwale
actually
Highland, which
there's
it actually told me to
some
go.
near Starfell Lake.
It told me to go to Windwale Highland.
Okay, well,
Where's the lake?
Starfell Lake. Go over. See where it says Starfell Lake?
Ah,
We're there. I know what the woods are.
let's have a look.
Yellow leaves.
Yellow leaves, huh? Oh, those ones? Those
Yes,
birches?
there's some ones with the yellow.
Oh, I fell in the water. Birchwood! Yay! Oh, and I have enough to go build some stuff. I can build stuff now. Well, I only have one recipe, or 2 recipes. I don't know. Is there any, do I have to go into my teapot to look? Oh, the birchwood. You planted too late. Yes. Oh, there's some more over there. I got a teapot. Get off the tree. Get off the tree. Oh, you go back. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah. What if I just set fire to all the trees? Oh, so much birchwood. She's having so much fun hitting trees. trees, 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 trees. So many trees to hit. Oh yes. All the trees.
Make my escape. Cha. Ha. 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 Cha.
Oh, these trees. Oh no, I have enough.
Cha.
Yes. Tiffany, help me. Gosh. All right. Oh, come here, little trees. Been hiding back here.
Yeah.
That's a cedar tree.
Cha. Yeah. Ha. Ha.
Right, I will whack cedar trees as well.
Cha.
Alright. Okay, anyway. So, what other quests do I have? Is that it?
You can do theater mechanics and figure out how to do that bowl game.
Oh, I could. Well, I think first off, I'm going to go get foodie foods. Then I will do that stuff. I'm going to go get some foodie foods and I will come back to this. So I will just stream it again very shortly. Thanks for watching. Always go hit that follow button.